Hello, I'm Monica Reinagel, the Nutrition Diva, here with your quick and dirty tips for eating well and feeling fabulous.
But first, an exciting offer from my friend Grammar Girl. If you do any writing, whether it's for a blog or for work, it's important that your work is polished and error-free. And if your writing could use a bit of an upgrade, Grammar Girl is offering a beginning and intermediate AP-style webinar on February 25th. You'll master key skills like how to use abbreviations and punctuation, and Grammar Girl will even be taking your questions live. You can save $90 when you sign up today. Just go to bit.ly/APWebinar2020. That's bit.ly/APWebinar2020.
When we think about taking nutrients into our bodies, we're usually thinking about swallowing them in the form of pills or maybe powders or that radical format known as food. For that matter, when we talk about nutrient absorption, we're usually talking about the absorption of nutrients from the digestive system into the bloodstream. But a handful of companies are trying to change the way we think about nutritional supplementation. Instead of swallowing a handful of pills and worrying about whether or not they're being absorbed, why not bypass the digestive tract altogether and apply them directly to your skin? Nicotine, estrogen, testosterone, and certain pain medications can all be delivered through the skin through medicinal patches, gels, or creams. So why not vitamins and minerals? The U.S. military, for example, is working on a skin patch that could deliver essential nutrients and other compounds to soldiers during periods of high-intensity conflict, when getting adequate nutrition from food might be challenging. The scientists who are working on this project don't expect to have anything ready even for field testing for another 10 years or so. But you don't have to wait for those fusty old scientists to dot every I and cross every T. There are companies who will take your money right now for patches, gels, and bath salts containing magnesium or vitamin D, CoQ10, and various other herbs and nutrients that claim to alleviate nutrient deficiencies, boost your energy, and, of course, help you lose weight. However, I'm skeptical that any of these substances are actually going to end up in your bloodstream, and you should be too.
Today's episode is supported by Hallmark. It can be hard to find the right moment to tell your loved ones how much you care, and sometimes just saying it doesn't feel like enough. But when you write it in a Hallmark card, well, that feels different. It's about taking that everyday thought and turning it into the kind of moment that someone can hold on to and treasure. So why not send a Hallmark Valentine's Day card to all the important people in your life this year? They have so many different kinds of Valentine's Day cards. I feel confident you'll be able to find one for every important person in your life. Plus, this year, for every Valentine's Day card purchased, Hallmark will give a card to someone who could use a little love, up to 1 million cards. Valentine's Day, of course, is Friday, February 14th. So keep the love going and visit hallmark.com/diva to find Valentine's Day cards for everyone you care about. And use the promo code DIVA and save 20% off your card purchase. That's hallmark.com/diva and the promo code DIVA for 20% off. We also received support from Reissue. Your home should be full of love, harmony, and happiness, and Reissue creates timeless bedding and wellness essentials to help you make your space a sanctuary. Transform your sleep with the Reissue Signature Routine, the perfect fragrances, teas, loungewear, and bedding for a soothing night's sleep. Reissue's bamboo lyocell bedding is crafted with quality, luxury, and sustainability in mind. It's cool to the touch, silky soft, hypoallergenic, and antimicrobial. I've also been really impressed with how well it holds up. Even after multiple washes, it still has a beautiful finish to it. But all of this means that you get your best, healthiest sleep yet. And I know I sleep even easier knowing that it's eco-friendly and sustainably packaged. Visit CJOhome.com/diva to learn more about the Reissue Signature Routine and shop Reissue Essentials. And don't forget to use the code DIVA to get 20% off your order. That's SIJOhome.com/diva and the code DIVA for 20% off.
And now let's talk about why transdermal nutrition might be a little trickier than you think. You see, the skin is actually designed to be a fairly impenetrable barrier. And good thing, too. I mean, just imagine for just a moment if everything that touched your skin ended up in your bloodstream. We see lotions and cosmetic potions touting their vitamin-drenched formulas. And while these nutrients may, or then again may not, have cosmetic effects on the surface of the skin, very little, if any, of those nutrients are penetrating beyond the skin's surprisingly tough outer layers. That's why we can slather our skin with mineral-based sunscreens all summer long without developing a zinc overload. Studies have shown that the topical application of zinc-containing sunscreens has minimal, if any, impact on the amount of zinc in your blood. For that matter, studies have also found that magnesium is not very effectively absorbed through the skin. That doesn't seem to hurt the sales of topical magnesium products, claiming to be a more effective way to absorb magnesium. Buyer beware. In order to be absorbed through your skin and into your bloodstream, a compound needs to have at least two things going for it. It needs to be lipophilic, or fat-soluble, and it needs to be very, very small. A lot of the compounds found in commercially marketed transdermal patches are neither. Of course, there are ways to get around these limitations. You can break a large molecule down into nanoparticles or encase it in a substance that diffuses more easily into the lipid layer of the skin. You can use tiny little needles to poke tiny little holes in your skin, and that allows the substance to penetrate into the deeper tissues. Or you can use chemicals to alter the surface of the skin and make it more porous. You can even use electrical stimulation to open the pores, or a technique known as microdialysis. All of these are strategies that are currently in use or being developed by pharmaceutical companies and the military. However, you can be pretty sure that that $2 vitamin D patch doesn't include any of those fancy technologies. Perhaps that's why the product website includes the disclaimer, "This product has not been tested for safety or efficacy." No, seriously, it actually says that. Similarly, I very much doubt that much, if any, of the green tea extract or Garcinia cambogia that's embedded in their weight loss patch is actually going to end up in your bloodstream. Then again, even if it did, it probably wouldn't result in noticeable weight loss. On the plus side, sellers of transdermal patches point out that they completely avoid the problem of nausea or stomach upset that pills can sometimes cause. They sure do. You could also avoid stomach upset by dissolving your supplements in water and then using that to water your plants, which, come to think of it, is a nutrition strategy which would be about as effective as an over-the-counter vitamin patch. Transdermal nutrition may indeed be the wave of the future, but I'm afraid the future is not yet here. You'll find a transcript of today's show on our website at nutritiondiva.quickanddirtytips.com, and you'll find me on the Nutrition Diva Facebook page. If you haven't checked it out yet, we are doing a regular Friday afternoon live nutrition Q&A. It's been tons of fun. I've really enjoyed seeing all of you in real time. Check the events on the Nutrition Diva Facebook page for the next scheduled Facebook Live, and I hope to see you there. Have a great week, and thanks for listening.